The Tap Out Energy Tale of the Tape brought to you by Tap Out Energy Drink. Stay in the fight. Andrew Cseh, 20 years of age, 5'6", 136.6 pounds with a record of 2-2-0 from Welland, Ontario. Randy Turner, 33 years of age, 5'6", 133.8 pounds with a record of 3-2 from Ottawa, Ontario.
Hey guys, I want to see you fight. You listen to my command all the time. You can protect yourself all the time. If you want, touch glove, go back to your corner.
An intense stare down for an intense 135-pound matchup.
These are two ready, young, tough warriors, man.
Round number one underway. This fight brought to you by mogo.ca. Get money at mogo.ca.
Well, already in this fight, Cseh looks better on the feet than in his last two. He's moving nicely.
Turner looking to land that big right hand. Cseh in the black shorts. Turner in the camo.
Cseh may have a little bit more power here because Randy's feet are not planted.
Cseh lands a shot. Turner on his knees.
Also blown away by how big Cseh is. Randy Turner's a big, muscular 135er, and Cseh gets bigger every fight. Over his last two fights, he's put on a couple pounds in gain back weight every time.
Cseh leaning on Turner right now, a knee to the thigh.
You can see nice placement here. He's got his head and shoulder low. He's got a deep underhook, and he's got a free left hand. Cseh wants that left hand inside the right of Turner, though. Turner's now the one with the free hand to throw punches.
Nice knee by Turner. Cseh responds with a knee up the middle.
You know, this is almost the feeling out process of grappling. Both guys are trying to see what the other one feels like, but Cseh is very good with that low stance, a low shoulder, using his head. The one thing that he's not doing is controlling the right arm of Randy Turner. Turner's aware of that.
Right now, Cseh looking for that double and scores.
This kid is very slick. That was beautiful fence work to get to that takedown.
Will he try to go for the full mount, get over the hips of Turner? Looking to establish position.
Well, besides his toughness and his durability and his fitness, Randy Turner's becoming a very good mixed martial artist and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter because he works so hard. But right now, he's in some danger.
Cseh trying to soften him up again. Looking to control the back now is Cseh.
Well, that one shot made Turner move, and that allowed Cseh to get this back. Turner's going to stand up here.
Over here in Cooligan, I believe, say stand up, and it's Cseh hammering away at his opponent.
Turner may go forward.
And slams him down to the ground. Exciting stuff in this first round. Turner trying to turn in to Cseh right now, and does he do so? Yes, he does, and the crowd responds. Andrew Cseh gets right back to his feet. Both of these guys are here to fight.
No kidding. Turner just took some real heat and some real aggression from Cseh in this first half of round. He got up, but Cseh, when he was being reversed, jumped to his feet. Very mature decision making.
Turner now turning up the heat. Cseh trying to land.
Man, this Cseh, I am blown away by how he's evolving. He is answering when he's getting hit on the fence. For a young fighter, that's very impressive. But Turner is putting the heat, and now he's the one with control on the cage.
Turner close to his corner. Getting instructions.
Now Turner's the one controlling that arm. See, when he has the underhook, he controls the arm of his opponent. See, he puts his hand in. That allows him to get a little extra control and throw shots like those.
Robin, you mentioned the increase of muscle mass in Cseh. Talk about the oxygen needed to power those muscles.
Well, it doesn't look unnatural. It looks like he's just a hard-working kid, and he's put this on in the gym and with diet. And when you do that, and you're this young, this kid's gone 30 minutes in his last two fights, and if this one needs it, it looks like he's ready to go again.
His knee again by Cseh, the youngster in black.
Man, there's so many facets to this game, but this cage control, this low-down cage control with the one underhook of Cseh and that head, the way he's using his head right now, he looks like a very evolved young fighter. We talked about it before, and we talk about it all the time, but it's scary what some of these young guys are looking like.
Cseh changing levels, thinking about that single leg. And Robin, right now, who's using more energy?
Well, Cseh is the one pushing, and Randy's reaching under and trying to turn him like a steering wheel. There you can see, it's a big, strong guy, but Shay's trying to get underneath, and he's got a high crotch. Randy Turner can turn him and end up on top if he positions his hips in just the right spot underneath.
Less than a minute remains in our opening round. Shea trying to persevere. Nice takedown defense displayed by Randy Turner.
Yeah, asked who's using more energy. It's hard for people to imagine who've never been in the spot, but both guys are exerting at as close to 100% as possible. Shea trying with the takedown and Randy Turner with the defense. This is going to test who is stronger, who's mentally stronger, and who's tougher.
A very difficult round to score. Shea, you have to be impressed with this youngster, and you definitely have to be impressed with the toughness of Turner.
Yeah, Shea, if he gets this takedown, there'll be no argument that this is his round. But Turner is not having it. He's still trying to turn that steering wheel and end up on top. And now he's looking for that Kimura from that position.
And there we hear the horn. Ends the round. Round number 1 in the books.
The Score Fighting Series is brought to you by Shoeless Joe's Sports Grill. We celebrate sports every day. And by Mogo. Get money at mogo.ca.
Round number 2 about to get underway. 135-pound battle.
Talked about the fitness of Shea. You know, Turner has gone the distance a few times, including with Josh Hill, one of the top bantamweights in the country. And if anybody can handle this pace, you know, of the other, it's the other. This is great, a great matchup.
Nice low leg kick by Turner. Superman punch attempt closes the distance. Now he is on the offensive. Will he try to get this fight down to the ground? Slugging away is Turner.
Nice right hand, but Turner doesn't look to be quite as slick so far, but he's throwing nice. He's making great choices.
Being very active right now is Turner. His hands up, protecting his chin. But it's Shea who comes out, puts his combinations together, lands with a low leg kick. Turner responds with a kick of his own.
One thing I saw in that little exchange, Shea has a beautiful little counter left hook. He was trying for it there. Watch for that as this fight unfolds. Looks to be one of his great weapons.
Shea once again putting Turner up against the fence.
Yeah, we saw this in round 1, but like I said, you know, you can wear a guy down and finish him over time. But Randy Turner is going to refuse to be worn down. He could do 5 rounds like this on the fence.
Right now, Shea is trying to take away his energy by kneeing the body, making Turner work.
Looking for that little ankle pick. Randy Turner doing a nice job with the takedown defense.
And that must build him mentally.
You know, this is such a close fight. You can see Shea is pushing forward. Both are doing the right thing. Shea's doing a great job on the fence. Turner's doing a great job defending from the fence. Man. It's these gritty little shots, they add up. And that's where that control, when you're on the fence and you put your hands in the right spot, you're the guy with the free hand.
Once again, trying to secure the single now into the double.
Turner's now trying to turn him, and he's in a position to do so now. Then he might throw, wow, nice work by Shea to trap that one arm. Watch for knees up down.
Shea dropping down again. But Turner prevented the takedown once again.
Now the referee is gonna...
Good call by the referee.
Turner's starting to look really comfortable on the feet now.
Turner closes the distance once again, and he seems to favor this position.
Yeah, you know, both guys have. Both guys have done well when pushing against the fence, and both guys have done well defending against the fence. Somebody's got to crack here, or somebody's got to make, you know, a little additional move to get the takedown.
But it does seem that Shea is able to reverse Turner, not at will, but he always seems to come out on top in these exchanges.
Yeah, he has so far. And, you know, you can hold on, like we've gone over. You can do this all day long until you wear the guy down, but neither of these two are going to wear each other down. And this is going to come down to who gets the opportunity.
Shea continues to drop down, make Turner think about that double or single leg, which he continues to try to convert into the other.
Randy Turner's takedown defense has been excellent. Now Shea can get this high crotch here, or he can go for that ankle pick, or he can spin him the other direction. Now Turner's trying to spin.
Trying to get the takedown and a knee to the thigh. Attacking the body with a kick was Turner. Turner, a head kick. Blocked by Shea.
Yeah, it landed a bit, but it was off the front leg, and he couldn't generate the power yet.
A nice right hand by Turner. Body kick by Shea.
Shea's got his eyes wide open, but he definitely was rocked. He's trying to stay focused here. Randy Turner's coming forward.
And Shea looking for the takedown. Turner saw it, stopped it.
Randy Turner's really evolving here. When that takedown came, he got that underhook automatically. At the moment he felt the body touch his hip, he went for the underhook. His takedown defense is stellar tonight. He's been working that steering wheel change here against the fence, but Cseh is not having it.
Both men definitely earning their money tonight, using a lot of energy.
There's not a lot of guys at 135 pounds that could handle this type of wrestling pace and pressure. It's exhausting.
Nice shots to the side of the head of Cseh by Turner. And Turner doing a good job in this position.
Now Cseh has a right hand free here on this separation. Cseh has both underhooks. If he can put pressure on the lower back, he can finally get this takedown and make a statement at the end of this round.
The referee sees a lack of action, separates the two, and another kick attempt by Turner, followed by the right hand and the left hook, trying to put his strikes together.
This is a sign that both guys are in phenomenal shape. Look how high their hands are. Look how crisp their boxing skill is. They're both going for it, and they both have hands in beautiful position. This is a great fight.
A tremendous battle here in the 135-pound weight class. Andrew Cseh and Randy Turner. Some great stuff here at Rec MMA, unfinished business. I was trying to rationalize who I would give each round to, but you know what? It is too close. Let's just say the third round, it's one apiece, so the third round means anybody can win it.
Yeah, and you know, it's tougher to finish fights in the third round unless your opponent is more exhausted than you. But both of these guys are in mind-blowing shape.
This fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. We are in the third and final round. It's Turner who comes out aggressive, looking to land. Right in the chin. A little bit of a cut, it seems, on the forehead of Turner.
Nice kick by Turner. Cseh has an opportunity to land the counter left hook, there it is, or the right hand.
Big uppercuts, now a big barrage of shots by Cseh.
Turner doesn't look any worse for wear, takes a little breath here, and resets on his takedown defense here on the fence.
The same strategy being employed here in the third round. Cseh trying to wear out Turner, forcing him to fight with his back against the cage.
And we've seen a lot of this. And if the refs take, oh!
Turner can definitely take a shot, that is for sure.
Well, again, this is a military man. This guy's dedicated his life to protecting the country. And you stand in a cage with some 135-pound taking pot shots at you, you know, this is nothing for him. He's having fun in here.
A true warrior indeed.
And Cseh is the same thing. These guys love what's going on right now. They love this gritty test, and they're both bringing the best out of each other.
Oh, Cseh starting to unload now on Turner. Some wild shots landing all over Turner's body.
Well, Turner's a tough customer, and he's got an iron chin. But every time they separate, Cseh is able to land some punches here. And those punches are going to add up, not only with the judges, but in Randy Turner's ability to protect himself as this wears on.
Both guys trying to engage close, and it's Cseh who gets that takedown. Will Turner fight to get back to his feet? Or will he look for a sweep from this position?
Man, some nights you see the most beautiful striking. Some fights you see an incredible display of mixed martial arts. Some nights you see beautiful submissions. This is an Iron Man contest. It's to see which guy is really grittier, which guy has more heart. Man, it's close.
Andrew Cseh with the back mount, both hooks in. Hammering away to the side of the head of Randy Turner.
He's trying to slide underneath that chin here. We saw when he was on the back earlier, he was able to dish out. We're going for a ride again, ladies and gentlemen.
Turner, is he going to slam his opponent? Yes, he does, right on the back. Will he try and turn in to Andrew Cseh using the cage right now?
Yeah, and that's a great place to be. You never want a guy on your back, but when you've got your feet on the cage, you've got a lot of different opportunities here, and you've got a vertical base in which to push off against. But right now, Cseh's in control.
Cseh in control.
And he lost that vertical playing field. And right now, Shay's gonna, you can see him sliding his hips out to the side. He wants to come up in the mount and ground and pound this man.
Turner trying to explode, trying to get Cseh down to the ground. Yes, he does. Shay's back against the mat. What can Turner do with just less than 2 minutes left in the fight.
Well, and fatigue. These guys are tired. Their muscles are filling with lactic acid. There's blood clotting in their face. Turner feels probably blood coming into his eye right now. But he has 1.5 minutes to make a giant statement on the end of round 3 in this grueling fight.
Cseh, high guard, closed guard. Is he content in just staying here and riding this out? Is he confident that the judges will give him the decision, or will he try to attack and finish this fight? Looks like he could be isolating that right arm of Turner's.
Well, if he can keep this here, he's the guy who dished out all the punishment. He's the guy in control for 3 minutes of this round. But, you know, judges have a short memory, and Randy Turner's on top right now. And he's, oh, there's an armbar attempt.
Armbar attempt. Will he be able to? A triangle choke? No.
Turner with right
slips
hands
out. Some ground and pound. With less. Beautiful. Wow. And then solid job by Cseh. He saw his opportunity, made the most of it, and got himself to the upright position. Now Turner forced to fight with his back against the cage once again.
Those are dangerous split-second decisions, just rolling out, turning your back and standing to your feet. And Turner was ready for it, but Cseh was able to end up standing, and he's back in control on the fence. I think Randy Turner needs this last minute of this round. I don't know who won rounds 1 and 2, but round 3 right now, Turner needs this.
Watch the break, Randy.
We called it an Iron Man contest. Look at the grittiness.
And they are still going.
Watch for strikes on the separation here.
Another short knee by Turner. Is it going to be enough?
Man, these two have been through a gritty war. And I know when people watch, they think Bonner versus Forrest Griffin, that type of war, but this is a gritty, gutsy war.
And that is it. 3 rounds of action in the books. We'll have to wait to see what the judges say.
You know what's crazy? Each of these men just met themselves in this fight tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for these 2 warriors. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Claude Paquette scores the fight 29-28, Turner. Judge David Terrien scores the fight 29-28, Cseh. And Judge Pasquale Procopio scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Relentless, Randy Turner.
And Robin, you mentioned it. I said that Randy Turner did not look confident, but the judges saw it for the hometown fighter, Randy Turner. He fought nonstop for 15 minutes, and in the end, the judges awarded him the victory.